OG back on the screen. Please drop a like. I know you guys been hearing about the new college basketball games talking about being on the way. They're not saying this till like 2028. So nothing to overly be too hyped about. It's just that mental mind state, like, oh, they're coming out with something new. Soon we're gonna get something new. We're probably gonna enjoy it. Maybe. Now, EA said they was gonna drop one, and then 2K also said that the campus has been too quiet. Wonder how they're gonna implement that college and then into the NBA. Probably not gonna be that hard to do. They have already done certain little similar stuff like this, but what's gonna be the difference of having the campus versus, like the My Park? Now, some people have been talking about, oh, the dribbling shouldn't be faster. The dribbling's perfectly fine and it's balanced. Look at what Steezo's doing. The adrenaline bars are no factor to him in his movement at all. People don't play the game and just do this heavily because people just don't enjoy the game. You understand? And just the consistency and just the vibe of the game. A lot of times people think, like, people always play 2K and complain every year. 2K, I've never heard where people didn't complain. Every year. Each year, even when the 2Ks felt good to me, 22 next gen, 19, 17, people complain, oh, I can't wait till the next 2K. And I'm grown at this point, so I know not to fall into that. If the community enjoyed this game, a lot of more people would be learning how to move like this. Trust me. Trust me. So to the guy to try to say, like, oh yeah, the game is perfectly fine and balanced, this shows you it's not. There's even another guy in Glock 9 who does other, like, same type of stuff, but a little bit different. So understand the vibe also keeps people within the game as well too. You understand? People having to force 2K forcing people to learn how to rhythm shoot just so you can get an extra 3, an extra midi or 2. Are we serious, y'all? All because they feel like, what, we too good in the game? That's weird. Everybody's not good. What, it's too many good people? I don't get it. But they want to keep it like the NBA, like, oh, it's just these. I don't understand. Look what Steezo's doing. He's just not on the game more because he doesn't enjoy the game, the vibe, just everything. It's every little detail. It's not this a simple thing you can just have a simple outlook on. Please understand this. So here's 2K talking about the campus has been quiet way too long, counteracting with EA. Competition? I guess, because if it's two separate ones. People are saying in the comments EA's last little game they had was bad. Mike Wayne is like that head guy of making basketball games. We just don't put stuff like that on the pedestal, but if that was some type of thing, shout out to this creator too. The link is going to be in the description below of this video. Tap in with it. Now, if that was like a thing people would put on a pedestal, people were like, yeah, Mike Wayne, yeah, he made 17, man. Damn, greatest basketball game developer, fire, like, give him a reward, or like, wear a shirt with his face on it. Like, nah, like what they do with Michael Jordan and LeBron James. No, people don't treat that like that. So they don't understand, but he is the only guy that can do something like that. Anything else, a company is going to be really working like from a zero ground up bottom to compare to 2K. It's like looking at your elders. At that point, 2K is going to just be able to the company is going to try to copy off of 2K, and 2K probably got certain legal rights, so then they can't even copy, so then they have to come up with certain ideas. It's just like, they can bounce it off 2K. You know how you see those little brands that look like certain brands, but it's not, and they get away with it. Like, they could try to do something like that, and that's their best bet. But do they have the Mike Wayne mind, the tech to make things stick and work properly? Sheesh, think about it. A basketball game with bugs, and remember, all games have bugs. All games. It's just about the guys who's fixing the bugs. The group, the team, the computer neck turds. I said neck turds, the computer nerd techs. It's about them. That's what people don't understand. to make the game flow. Okay, they fix this. Okay, they touch this up. Oh, they know how to make sure this is put in the game so these players are not cheesing this or abusing this. They know what that code is so they can fix that quick and not have it. You understand? It's a lot of that. Not just as simple as people think. So do I think that this game 2K has competition? I would not get in that bag at all, that vibe at all. 2K has the main rights. I think they were saying they want to have reserved rights too, and people were saying they didn't like that for the college basketball game or something like that. I'm not sure. Now remember, they did a lot of patching with the shooting, touched a lot of things that people really cared about. And I always feel like games do this. They take away things, make us go through a year of a change, and then they bring stuff back, and it's like a natural cycle. It's like a natural pattern, something your subconscious just naturally picks up. That's why people still pick up 2K, still end up buying it later on, still end up just playing it, you know. Or you bought the game, you said it was bad, you said you're not getting on no more, then you end up getting back on it again, you deal with it again, or you find a new way to have fun in it. So it's like a certain psychology they just understand. And I feel like we're going to go back to a more fluid shooting feel of the game, because this was a new engine, and of course it wasn't super bad, but they're going to give us more of a more fluid engine. I feel like where we don't just have to use Darius Garland Sig, the speed boost, you know, people just use this shot just because it has this certain little millisecond window point, you know. It's nothing like that to where it's like, damn, nobody can really be unique. Everybody could be unique with just having all attributes and stats, and you pick which little levels are gonna be your lowest levels and stuff. But it's not like, no, they did too much this year. Remember, every 2K, 17, 18, 19, 20. Once we got to 21 next gen and people was able to do that super fast, crazy speed boost launch on current gen. So people just some people just played next gen because it was like, that was too much for them. That's when they started losing control, changing up the game, shifting up certain things, going from their regular base natural set, how we used to play from those games I just said, up until once we 20. That was like the last stretch. Once they brought it back, it was like a certain, I don't know what it is, and I don't know what the name is to call it. Once we went to 22 next gen, they brought it right back. Yes, there was certain little twitchiness and stuff with certain speed boost launches, and people abused it. But it's like, why can't they touch things up like that when there's other good things about the game? Right? So that game, they brought whatever the movement was in the planning and the feel of 2K. They brought that back. They got away from that crazy super speed boost launch slide that they act like they couldn't even fix. We dealt with that the whole year if you played current gen the whole year, and most people did. So at that point, you have to really start to realize, like, it's like, I don't know if it was a natural momentum thing. I don't know what they put in that game. I don't know what that technology is called. It's a certain technology. But soon, OG will be studying more, expanding my mind to understand what's to come with these new 2Ks. How they're changing up the game. What they're going to bring back. I guarantee you, people. I keep saying this. We're gonna have a better year. This year really was a struggle year. It was not like the devs wasn't even on heavy. Like, I could tell, like, certain years, like 24, if y'all remember 24 was so much of a better hump from 23. Even though the parks was ugly and stuff, Mike Wang still was more talkative on Twitter. There was still more patches or polls he was doing at the end of the year and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna show some videos. But it's just, this year is like they went ghost. So they gotta have something planned. Hit that like, subscribe. More content on the way. Remember, GTA 6. All these new little leaps is supposed to happen. New shifts. I see the same for 2K. Hopefully they got some new stuff that's going to just stimulate us in a new way. We didn't think they could stimulate us this way with the product they give us. The things you could do within the game. Man, y'all hit that like. I got more coming soon.